Hi everybody, here's Krystian from TeamworkCast. Welcome to Netrunner with TeamworkCast. Welcome to the Dutch Nationals, to the top 8 from the Dutch Nationals. This happened on the 24th of September in Den Haag, a really, really beautiful town that I really would have wished to have more time to spend in. Sadly, the day we spent there was densely packed. It was, Netrunner game end to end. And so that's why I'm doing like this little intro here now, doing it solo, because we had really troubles kind of like starting the recording at the right time. Usually by the time we press the record button, the video has already started. The game has already started. And so we didn't really could do a proper introductory sequence the way we do it usually. So this is the first game from the top 8, and we see two players from the Dutch community. On the left we have the only really Dutch player here, which is Mark, also called Gurdjieff. He's playing and controlling the message, and he will be playing against Naat, also known as Nicolo, who is an Italian player, but he recently moved to Amsterdam, and I think we're going to point out that quite frequently. He will be playing the Whizzard, having 3 recurring credits to trash things. And so the game is about to begin. Players are showing the cards in the camera, but it never really works the way they think it will work. So there's a handshake and the game already begins. Controlling message was very, very popular in this tournament. I think there was only just one player that hasn't been playing a yellow identity, and hopefully we're going to see him on the camera as well. So we see Mark installing 2 open servers and closing up R&D, denying Naat the easy access. Naat draws... he installs actually Street Peddler, and then realizes that there's not a Street Peddler on it, so installs second Street Peddler immediately. And I think this is the moment where we will make the live commentary takeover. I've been joined by Kelfasil, who is also the tournament organizer. And we are seeing 2 players. Who are they?
They're Mark Bishops, who is the only Dutch player in the top 8 right now. And Nicolo, he's an Italian player who lives in Amsterdam, which is pretty cool. He recently came to Amsterdam, actually.
Very international matchup here, and I actually played against the Italian player, so that's really great. We're getting some selfies here. So on the left we see controlling the message, which is a very popular ID these days, and on the right we see the Whizzard. This is the first run of the Whizzard, I think. He got out a Street Peddler and then did dirty laundry on something that was installed there.
Yeah, that was like a Sensei, I think, that he trusted.
Yes.
So basically, controlling the message today is actually a very big deal, because we saw it a lot. That Sync and Soul, that was like a lot. It was played a lot.
I also saw an NBN kill.
Really?
Yeah, NEH, kill. Oh. Yes. So there's like
it's still a thing.
It's wicked. Like yellow is very popular. Yeah. Is there any non-yellow identities? One
HP.
Yeah.
1 HP. Thank you, Marcellus. So that's. I'm looking forward to that HB.
Yeah. I wonder if we're even going to see it.
All right. So this is now. There's a pet campaign behind the Biden eyes, and so it's Whizzard's turn.
Open HQ. So is there nothing interesting in HQ? Or?
So I'm guessing there's no, the corporation is not afraid of being scorched.
Oh.
Not scorched, account siphons. Oh, there's a nice snipe.
But it's not like Nicolo really cares, right? Because that's what NBN does. You just want to exchange that.
Yeah, that's actually a liability at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you can't get tags. So there's another run on HQ.
There is intense rolling going on.
There's intense rolling here right now.
Oh, the rolling is done. There we go.
Oh, God.
There is a tagging punishment.
Yep. Ooh. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Why is this happening? This is not good. Oh, okay, I got it. Sorry, guys. Got it. Right.
Okay.
All right, so there's some money coming up.
There's a lot of money coming up. Well, you would expect like CDM to have way many more things installed already, right?
Yeah, it seems like the corporation is not really getting the kind of assets that they want to spam out, because that's the idea of controlling the message. You spam with assets, and then trashing them is impossible because you get tags, and then bad things happen.
It's so weird that I can see you like right next to me for the first time, by the way. It's the same things that you look at me. I'm like, oh my god, you can see my reactions.
I get that every time. Like every time I play against somebody on it's like, oh, it's so weird. Like this voice is like having it live. It's weird.
Are you commentating my mistakes, Krystian?
All right, so Whizzard sets up a daily casts,
Oh, and he let a Sensi there, so...
Oh no, that's not bad. Not good.
Yeah.
So now
At the same time, you're CTM facing Whizzard, and you think like, okay, that's not good. He can trust a lot of things, but at the same time, it's CTM, so he can just trace away every time.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know if it's good or bad. It's a good or bad matchup.
I still don't have very little practice against CTM. I think I had played 2 matches over all my career against CTM.
Is there any way you could practice against it?
I guess on Jinteki or something. I don't know.
No, what do you do?
That's what I'm asking myself sometimes. It's like whatever you do, you're doomed. And it's like even if you spend all the money to remove the tags and stuff like that, then you get hit by a hard-hitting news and then...
Yeah. So there we go. He went for the Sensei because it's quite important.
That's good.
You can't let him build up speed. And we already see an Astro script, by the way, a breaking news and a Beal on the corpse hand.
So I think like the magic number that we're looking for here is for Whizzard to always make sure that he stays on 8 credits. Yeah. They would let us know.
Like saying, ask a secret hand.
Marcellus is afraid that we might give up some secrets because it's like just a glass.
So his hand is full of shit.
No,
They don't.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
we have to keep it down a little bit.
Yes. This is going to be a chaos later for recording.
Okay. We can be closer, like all sexy, like love radio station kind of thing.
Oh yeah. So there is a Jackson installed, and then using a Jackson draws up some cards. I think that's a good idea here.
Yeah.
Already we have 2 really nasty assets with the pet campaigns.
Yeah.
And then another thing being installed behind an ice.
There's he's actually using a lot of ice to protect his assets. I mean, that's what you would do against Whizzard, but as CTM, wouldn't you use your ice normally for just R&D or HQ?
I'm kind of surprised that HQ is open. Like,
yeah,
that's so weird. Like, there are so many nasty things that that Anarchs can do against HQ.
Yeah.
Something like a wanton destruction, something. It's kind of weird that he's going for it, or even Vamp. I mean,
so I think after that Jackson, he probably trusts the agendas to get rid of the flood. Because we saw, I think that's 2 cards in the archives.
Yeah, so he got rid of some agendas. That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's Temujin. I'm not really sure where. Oh, an HQ. Makes sense. It's way open. Also forces the corporation to ice up HQ at some point.
So what's he going to find? Is he going to find the agenda? I think he still has 1 in hand. I saw a Beal or something.
That could be very much be.
Number 2. Close accounts. That's a lot of tag punishment right there.
It's like these days corporations are full with tag punishment, especially yellow ones.
You just get 1 tag and you're destroyed.
Yeah, it's like, and then you lose your money, all your assets, and then I'm going to steal your agendas.
It's like an apocalypse.
You're not dead, but barely. No, another one.
Okay.
All right, and then
running
going
again.
And it makes sense. He makes money.
He has the moods down,
and
so.
he scans his hand, so he knows exactly what the corporation has in stock.
The thing is, against these decks, they make so much money out of assets that you can't really go into other servers with ice to just force them to res, because they're not really losing money.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it back in no time anyway.
Yeah, it's really bad. Like the 2 pet campaigns are also really pain in the butt.
Yeah.
You kind of have to get rid of them. Whizzard is usually good for
this.
this.
Is that Astro?
Oh, double.
Oh, it's an Astro. Damn.
Yeah, nice. So
Nice.
you got the Astro out that you spotted.
The moon is full tonight.
Ah. Have you ever danced with the devil in pale moonlight, Cassius?
Yesterday at the Netrunner quiz, I asked people what color the pyramid in Astro script is, and nobody knew it.
It's blue, right?
Yeah, it's blue. Yeah. Nobody knew it.
Well, everybody thinks it's yellow, I guess.
Everything is yellow, isn't it?
It's yellow. It's a yellow
all
card.
All the bad things are yellow.
Everything is yellow. Right. All right. So there's Jackson being used to shuffle some things back.
Yep. It's probably some of the agendas. I would guess the breaking news, since it wasn't in his hand. I'm not counting on it, but
Now it's it's really nasty with the Astro counter because you can fast advance the breaking news, and then he can close accounts or all-seeing eye or something. He can do some really nasty damage. There we go. I told you. He can do wanton, and he even gets the Temujin, which is so great.
That's a really good inclusion in Arc. You rarely see it lately.
It's really great against meat damage decks, for example. But it's also good against any kind of tag punishment because all of the things are. So 2 cards gonna stay here.
Is he gonna do
Oh no, he's actually trashing them one by one.
Yeah, he's trashing them.
He should have.
I was wondering if he's gonna do 2 or 3, maybe do 2 and run on archives. But
yeah, maybe.
I guess it's a better choice to get rid of them.
I don't think he thinks that there was agendas on there because he already looked last time around and there was nothing. Really.
And there was also the Jackson shuffle, so
yeah, that's true.
You would think that there may be 1 maximum.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right, so that's another Jackson here.
Oh,
Oof.
that's a lucky draw. Either he had it or I don't know.
Oh, some really good draws for Corporation here.
Beal, breaking news, and another closed accounts. So yeah, of course you do that because rumor meal. Rumor meal is an in-faction card. So
I really love it. There are so many cards that now
Yeah.
that turn off Jackson. It could be also a Councilman, for example.
that's the reason why you don't see Jinteki on top of cuts anymore. Like Jinteki made top cuts because of their really good upgrades, and now they're all gone. Like they're all gone. Like we had some real good RP players today that played like Epoyan and an RP.
You mean due to rumor mill?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
It's
Because I haven't seen it play too much. Actually, I mean, it exists, so that's the
Yeah.
fear alone is kind of like a chilling effect here. But I haven't actually seen it in play too much.
The thing with Jinteki is that it has ice that doesn't really stop. It annoys and taxes, but it doesn't stop. And the upgrades were the things that were keeping people
I mean,
out.
Caprice alone was
Yeah.
really pulling its.
Oh,
Nice
good
run on
pick.
HQ, and then
Really good pick because Exchange of Information can be used for now until he finds another one.
really great diffuse because next turn the Corporation would have scored this and maybe even exchange information
exactly.
immediately. So that would have been 3 points for Corporation, but now it's 0.
Abdi approves that they can't hear us, so that's good. He gave me like an old sexy look, like yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we saw.
Oh, he trusted.
Yeah.
Doesn't CTM fire?
No, from hand it doesn't work.
Oh, it's installed. I don't know this game.
Yeah, I learned also today. Again, second game against CTM in my career. So.
I'm supposed to be testing this, right?
Install advance. What? What
That
could
could be the Beal.
What if it's?
He had the Beal in hand.
It could be, yeah. So that would be 3 points.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be really good because then he can just fast advance another one and win.
So that,
Oh my god, there's a Yogg.
Oh,
He just dropped a Yogg in his
it's
face.
become so popular. Oh,
it's a GFI.
GFI. He wanted to get the GFI through, but the Yogg stopped that.
Look, he's at 7 points. Oh, wait.
No, that's not how it works.
Not this year in Netrunner.
Run R&D and the ice that I hate the most, probably one of the ice that I hate the most. Turnpike is just so evil. You
Okay,
can't
so
you can't
he's-
even ignore it.
He sees heads fan. Yeah, you can't even ignore it. And it's so annoying, it's tip. So even if you're running, like, let's say, Switchblade, it just kind of like negates it. Oh, I'll spend like 2 to break something like that is not that big of a deal.
That's the only reason why I have Mimic in my deck, just because I
Yeah.
want to be breaking for 2 credits at least. All right, so daily casts.
I feel like Runner is not getting that many things, is he?
No, not really. I mean, he's
doing fine.
He can lean back now. He's not really that. I mean, not really. I mean, one of the GFIs could get stolen, and then
that's a
he's
thing, yeah.
he's in a bad way again. But now he's just one agenda away, so he can maybe if he just applies a little bit more pressure
Yeah.
and waits for a lucky score.
Oh, that's pretty
there we
good.
go. That's what
really
I told
good.
you. Mimic for against the Turnpike is great.
Oh, that was
bam,
fast. Okay.
GG.
Okay,
Ooh.
so let me do the. I'm gonna go do the.
Yeah.
interactive.
All right, so that was an exciting game. I was actually enjoying this quite a lot. Always exciting to see the yellow deck lose. All right, so we're gonna see how things continue here, and we will be right back with game number 2 from the top 8. See you next time around, and as always,
Krystian.
hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Wow, that was a Wayland voice.
Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.